والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. My respected brothers and sisters in Iman, today inshallah I'll educate you about the important aspects of Salah. Allah the Most High says in Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2 ayah 1 through 3 أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Alif Lam Mim. These are abbreviated letters that no one knows the meaning of except Allah. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. This is a book in which there is no doubt a guidance for the pious believers. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. Who are the pious believers? The pious believers are those who believe in the unseen. Those who believe in the unseen establish the 5 daily prayers. And give charity from what we have provided them. Respected brothers and sisters, what we learn from the above ayat is if we want to be among the al-muttaqeen, you should establish the 5 daily salah. The big question remaining with us is, when was the 5 daily salah legislated, and what is the ruling of salah? As for the first answer, the 5 daily salah was legislated in the night journey of Isra, when salah was given to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the night journey of Isra and Mi'raj, which is the ascensions to the 7 heavens. There were 50, which were then reduced to 5. And if you perform your 5 daily salah, Allah will still reward you as if you have performed 50. As for the rulings of salah, it is fard, it must, and whoever rejects it will become a kafir and will end up in Jahannam. May Allah please protect us from Jahannam. Salah is one of the pillars of Islam. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said Islam is built on the 5 pillars. The first one being Shahadatu an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, to testify that none has the right to be worshipped with the truth except Allah. The second one is, and that Muhammad is his last messenger. The second one is وَإِقَامُ الصَّلَاةِ, to establish the 5 daily salah. وَإِيتَاءُ الزَّكَاةِ, that means to pay the annual zakat. وَصَوْمَ Ramadan, to fast in the month of Ramadan. وَحَجُّ الْبَيْتِ لِمَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ عَلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا, to perform hajj in the house of Allah. Respected brothers and sisters in Islam, I want to remind you that not every salah is valid and accepted by Allah. This is because there are only 2 types of salah. Number 1 being in hadith, Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, pray as you see me praying. The second one is called in hadith, Irji' fasalli fa innaka lam tusalli. Go back and pray, for you have not prayed as you should. The story behind this is a man entered the masjid and prayed 2 rak'ah while in the presence of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He then went to greet the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet responded to his greetings and then told him to go back and pray, for he did not pray correctly. The man, after which this was repeated 3 times. Then he asked the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, teach me how to pray, I do not know how to pray. Then the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught him the correct and valid salah. My respected brothers and sisters in Islam, what is the correct and valid salah that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught that man? Allow me to repeat that question once again, because this is a very important question. What is the correct and valid salah? The correct and valid salah is performed with its shurut, conditions, arkan, pillars, wajibat, obligations, sunan, a guidance from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, nawaqid, avoiding all the invalidators of salah. Avoiding all the invalidators of salah. My respected brothers and sisters in Islam, allow me to conclude my presentation with the following teaching. What are the preconditions of salah? What shurut salah? What is meant by shurut? Shurut are conditions that must be fulfilled before entering salah, or else you can pray all day and all night. But if you do not fulfill these shurut or conditions, your salah will not be accepted. As for the shurut salah, there are 9. Number 1 being al-Islam. You must be a Muslim. Aqlun, sanity. You must be sane. You must not be drunkard before salah. Ghulub, bulugh, puberty. You must obtain an age of puberty. Dukhulul waqt, entrance of time. You must pray on time, not before or after. You must pray on time. Satrul awra. You must cover parts of your body that should be covered. The aura for a woman is all her body except her face and hands while performing in salah. The aura for a male is above the belly button down below your knees. And the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbade us from uncovering our shoulders in salah. For some women think that hijab is only covering your hair. This is incorrect. Hijab is covering all your body except your face and hands. There are conditions for the hijab. It must not be tight, it must not be short, it must not be transparent, and it must not be over decorative, catching the eye of the public. What are taharatu minan najasat? Cleanliness from najasa, such as najasa that comes from within you, like pee, feces, or like women in their days, or giving birth. Facing the qibla, you must always face the qibla. Diverting from the direction of the qibla instantly makes your salah invalid. 8. Wudu. You must make wudu before salah. Number 9. An-niyya. You must make intention that you are only doing this for the sake of Allah and the sake of Allah only. What are the invalidators of salah? What is meant by invalidators? Number 1. Leaving Islam and becoming non-Muslim. For many of those who don't know, this means that you have left Islam completely. And you left Islam completely, and while you're in that state of being a non-Muslim, any salah that you have given to Allah will not be accepted. Number 2, neglecting rukun or wajib of salah. This means like not following the pillars of salah, not following the obligations of salah. Talking in salah. You must only say what you should in salah. Laughing and giggling in salah. You must not laugh in salah. Eating or drinking in salah. Eating and drinking in salah. Even if it's just a little chewing gum, you must not eat in salah. Not covering your aura. You have to cover your aura. Facing the qibla. Not facing the qibla. You have to always face the qibla. As I said before, diverting from any direction of the qibla instantly makes your salah invalid. Extra movement, such as for men scratching their beard, or for a woman, for example, playing with your hijab and fixing your hijab many times, more than enough. The last one, anything that nullifies your wudu, such as passing gas, and more. The next one, قال تعالى, Allah the Most High says, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ. So severe a punishment for those who praise. الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. Yet neglecting and postponing their salah. This ayah clearly indicates that we must pray on time with khushu and following the rules and regulations of salah to make it correct valid and accepted by Allah. Jazakumullahu khairan for listening to me, a student from the Islamic Outreach Center of Colorado, also known as Ashabul Kahf. I do not just talk, I want to make an impact on this ummah, inshallah. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You want to make your children sing American songs, I'm telling you again, make them sing. You have no excuses. We have masajid, we have madaris. You have no excuses, I'm telling you. We spend a lot and our children are becoming professors. We can invest in these children and wallahi they can be better, they can surprise us in few years' time. We are playing a lot.